You already know what this is. Content Kurt late night. Y'all already know. Finna get into some stuff tonight. This serious talk. When y'all see me on critical thinking, I'm either doing my sugar challenge, trying to get my mind right, the body right. I'm talking about some serious stuff. Some things we all need to address. And that's just real talk. I'm gonna wait for, see if a couple other people gonna come in. But we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this tonight. Best believe that. Matter of fact, got some green tea. I need a little energy tonight. Y'all already know. Like I said, gonna wait for a couple other people to get in here. It's serious. A lot of people taking a lot of things for granted, man, but this thing is serious, This is really, really serious. We'll let a couple people come in here. See, I got one person in the chat so far. Hey, give me that thumbs up if you're in the chat, Go on and subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet. Go on and subscribe. This late night talk with content where we talk serious business, We talk serious stuff late night. Best believe that. Yo. Gonna wait for a couple other people to get in this chat. This live so I can get everything cranking. I know it's late night, but let the foolishness go off, So we get down to some serious stuff. This real issue, dealing with real people, This could affect you. It can. It could affect you. How you living your life. These things are happening all over the world. What's going on, Nathan? What's going on? Appreciate it, Nathan. You know what? Hey, I'm going to get this cranky, All I need is one person to get it popping. Yo, Nate, man. Hey, what I want to talk about tonight is called why parents are locking themselves in Korea in happiness factory. They locking themselves up in cells. Parents are. What's going on? Do you know from? Oh yeah, they're doing it in Korea. I'm from Florida, but they're doing it in Korea. They locking themselves up in cells at Korea in happiness factories. Yeah, they actually locking themselves up in happiness factories. I can't even believe it. Yeah. Is it okay to use antibiotics, steroids at 4 years old? Nah. I wouldn't do that. What is that? That's crazy, man. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, anyway, you got people in Korea locking themselves up in cells. That's right. The only thing connecting each tiny room, and they got a factory in Korea where they actually locking themselves up. It's called happiness factories. And they locking themselves up in these little tiny rooms outside of the world. They separating themselves from society. Yeah. It's a little small hole in the door. That's all they got. And that's where they're trying to separate everything. They don't have no cell phones, no laptops. None of that stuff is allowed in these factories, which are no bigger than a store cardboard, right? And the habits have only bare walls for company. Residents may wear blue prison uniforms, but they are not inmates. They have to come to the center of South Korea for confinement experience. Most people here have a child who is fully withdrawn from society and have come to learn for themselves how it feels to be cut off from the world. Yeah, they're actually doing that. There's a lot of things that's going on now in the world. These people they don't want to have nothing going on with social media. They separating themselves from that. They're trying to get more in contact with themselves. They don't want to be part of what's going on in this media. They don't want to be part of all this social media. They want to completely separate themselves, because a lot of times we get so wrapped up in this stuff, man, we forgot that it's people, normal people, you know what I'm saying? We forget to connect with each other as human beings. And that's for real. It don't matter where you are. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, like and share, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. We're going to be having these late night conversations. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this sugar challenge for myself, because I know here in America, they pump a lot of sugar and steroids, all that stuff in our foods, man, and we can't think. It gives us a cloudy mind. And I don't want any of that in my system, and I hope you guys don't want that in y'all system either, you know? But this article caught my eye, man, because these people are actually taking the initiative to separate themselves from society, man. They're going into these places called happiness factories. Think about what they're saying. It's a place called happiness factories. Yeah, happiness factories, where these people go and they find joy within themselves. They're not getting because remember, when you're watching these media, when you're watching all these things, these commercials, they're programmed to send messages to you. Every time you're searching for something on your cell phone, it's telling them what you like. So if you're looking up sports or you're looking up certain clothes, it's telling them what you like, and the media is going to shoot that to you. And these people are separating themselves from that type of world, you know, cutting off themselves from all electronics. And I think that's important, you know. I think that's important. Say English or Spanish. He say true, but they don't gotta do that though, right? No, they don't have to do it. It's a choice. They're doing it by choice, KB. They're doing it by choice. Yeah. Hey, what y'all think? Y'all think that America should start something like that? Or where you guys from? Let me know if you think they should do that where you guys are from. What you say? Who's that, bro? Who's that behind you? Hey, no, that's a little ocean vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's late night with content. You know, but they don't have to do it. It's not mandatory. They're doing it by choice because they want to separate themselves from society. They want to get more in contact with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Sebastian Sid. Okay, that's what's up, Sebastian. Sebastian say my name, say my name. No doubt, Sebastian. KB, yes, if they want to go. Yeah, that's true. If they want to go, they can go, you know. I don't know, would you guys do that? Would you separate yourself, lock yourself in the room, take away all electronics, all cell phones, laptops? Would you guys cut yourself off from that? No problem, Sebastian. I know it's worth the try, because these things ain't doing nothing but programming you, man. It's programming, and it's also leading to where they want to go. So it's up to you. Me, myself, I'm choosing to withdraw from a lot of things. So who would be interested? Okay. Yeah, it would be interesting. It would be, you know. See, I want to know if you guys willing to take that challenge. If y'all take the challenge, I go on that challenge with you. I'm already currently on a sugar challenge. But if y'all talking about doing a withdrawal from like social media, well, electronics, all that stuff like that, hey, it's worth it. I want to see how that works. I want to know how you come out feeling after that. You know, when you feel, a lot of people don't know what they self, how the real them are. A lot of people don't even know. Let's say, I haven't had a television since 2015. Wow. Hey, that's telling lies to your vision. That's all them TVs do, tell lies to your vision. KB, cuz, were you so attached to our phones and shit? Hey, we are so attached. We can't go anywhere without cell phones. Everywhere we go, we have to have a cell phone. It's like a freaking little computer in your pocket, man. I remember, a lot of you ain't that old, you know what I'm saying? But when I came up, bro, it was like telephone booths. Literally, we had telephone booths, man. There was no such things as cell phones, man. We were more communicating with people. We get out there and we talk, we have conversations and stuff like that. But now, everything's electronic. And I think that's what these people are doing in Korea. They're trying to separate themselves from that. I think that's interesting. I think it's really interesting, you know? I think it's really interesting. And man, just think about it. They're locking themselves in cells, man, in these happiness factories. And the fact that they're calling it happiness factories, you know, I think because electronic stuff like that, they put so much stress on our brain, and so much we're so focused on how we're going to make money, how we're going to live through society, what people think of us, our social image, where we forget about our real self. We forget about the real person inside. And I think that's big, man. Because if you losing yourself in this world, in this social media world, in this electronic world, are we falling deeper in the matrix? That's my question. Are we falling deeper into the matrix? What do you say, KB? Yo, yay. how was that like you not get bored before phones? Hey, bro, it wasn't, back then we were never bored, man. We would go outside, we had friends, we go out there and talk, we played, we played football, we went and played basketball. We did more things when we interacted with things. Remember, if you never had it, you didn't know what you was missing. So we didn't have those things, and we knew like everybody's telephone number back then. We knew them in our heads. We automatically knew the telephone numbers in our heads. We didn't have to like look on phones and see what it was about. We didn't have to do that. We just automatically knew it. Hey, what did I do? Hey, man, I came up, man. My dad, he used to teach us karate. He was like a karate instructor. He used to teach us karate. So every time when I used to get home from school, we'd go in there, he'd have us do karate practice and all that. After that, we'd say, okay, you guys go outside. We went outside and played football, basketball. Like after we did our homework, we came in, and bro, a lot of times we'll sit around the family table, have discussions, about how things were in school, but we're more connected. You know what I'm saying? We're a lot more connected then. And it was no thing. I never even heard of PTSD back then. I didn't hear of and people having anxiety, depression, all these ADHDs, all that stuff like that. Those things didn't exist back then. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff existed back then. You know? And what do you say? Muhammad? What's that say? Muhammad? Oh, my granddaughter seen a telephone booth, and I asked me what it was. Wow. When I told her, she said, how did people carry it? Hey, people didn't even know what telephone booths were back then, man. They didn't even know, man. To tell them about stuff like that is amazing. Even telling them about the little rotary, you had to put your finger in the phone and do like this and turn it, the little rotary phones, that would shock a lot of kids nowadays. Hey, yeah, I played outside, the street lights came on. My dad used to be like, hey, when them street lights hit, it was always like around 6:30, 7 o'clock, them street lights would start blinking. When them street lights started blinking, you know you had to come in the house. You already knew you had to come in the house. He was serious about it too. And by then, we done came in the house, took a bath, got ourselves ready, made sure that all the homework was done. Homework done before we went outside. And then we'd sit down at the table, we'd eat at the table as a family. And then we'll have a little bit of chance to watch TV, but we went right to bed after that. And we repeated the same thing the next day. And guess what? We were all happy. We didn't need television. We didn't need none of that stuff to tell us we were happy. We were naturally happy. Naturally. We didn't need the Facebooks, the Instagrams. We didn't need none of that stuff like that, man. And I think that's what they're trying to achieve with this program that they have going on in Korea, these happiness factories. And I'm interested. I'm going to follow this story to see where it goes, man, because parents are doing that. They're actually locking themselves up in cells in Korea, happiness factories. That right there, to me, is amazing, man. That right there, to me, is amazing, you know? And I don't think a lot of people would do that here in America. In America, we're too caught up in their iPhones, their Samsungs, their laptops, their iPads, social media images, as far as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. And I feel like until we get back to how we used to be, as far as like growing our own foods, thinking for ourselves, not letting social medias tell us how to think, tell us what beauty is, telling us how to live our lives. They're basically leading us like we're cattle. Yeah, leading us like we're cattle in whatever direction they want to lead us to. That's how they're doing it. You know, and it's up to you. Everybody out there, it's up to you. Sorry about that. Yeah, somebody came up with something over there What you say, very true, true. Mahara say, talking to each other without technology. Yeah, talking to each other without technology. Hey, man, and also that technology keeps when that technology keep people's in your business too. Every time you picking up the phone, you can't even say nothing around your television without the television picking up everything you saying. You talk about candy bars, and guess what? Later on that day, you're gonna see a candy bar commercial come across YouTube or whatever. Like, well, I was just talking about Kit Kats, and now they showing a Kit Kat commercial. That's something serious. And you know what? My son told me something that was very interesting the other day, man. My son told me he was sitting out. He was in where he from, Carolina. He was sitting around with his friends outside. They were talking, like 2 or 3 of his friends. They were talking, and he talked for like an hour or so, and then he went home, and then he got on Facebook. And when he got on Facebook, they suggested people that he should be friends on Facebook with, and every last person, the 3 people that popped up were the same 3 people he was standing next to. Okay, play with it if you want to. You think this technology ain't going somewhere, but it is. It is. And I think getting back to the real you is important. That's why, for me, I'm doing the sugar challenge to get stuff out my system. And it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, the sugar challenge is hard, man, because you used to taking in all this stuff daily. You know, you used to drinking the sweet. I used to drink sodas. I used to drink all that stuff. I cut sodas out for a while now, you know. I cut sodas out for a while. My main thing was like green teas, you know. And I'm slowing down on green teas. I am. I'm slowing down on green teas. I grew a lot of tea myself. But just getting back to the norm. What you say, Rose, edits. Okay. Say name a car for an edit. Okay, okay. Old school Cadillac 87 Seville. Oh, KB, what's the sugar challenge? Well, KB, I'm doing that sugar challenge. The sugar challenge, I'm doing that for 21 days. I started like 3 days ago. And that's just basically cutting a lot of sugars out my diet. Yeah, I'm staying away from the breads, a lot of the carbs that produce and turn into sugar. I'm cut off all the sodas and stuff like that. And when I try to substitute my sweets for fruits. I like mangoes, plums, pears, stuff like that. And I put that incorporated into my diet just to get all that sugar out of my system. Yeah, man, it's important, you know. I have some family members with the diabetes, you know. And I was pre-diabetic. They had me listed as pre-diabetic, you know, but I'm trying to fight that, get it out of my system, you know, because, hey, man, I want to make sure I have a clear thought. I want to have a clear conscience, man. I want to be able to be around and see things that's going on in life, man. And like I said, what they're doing over there, for me, it rings a bell, man. It really hits home because I think that's a good thing. This happiness factory. I don't like the term locking yourself up in cells and, you know, stuff like that. But if you could do it at home and, you know, isolate yourself from a lot of electronics and get away from stuff and get more in contact with yourself, have conversation with your friends and family. Y'all sit around and talk, you know, hey, see what's going on before. Don't go in your room and just go in the room with your plate or go to the TV, sit around with the family, have a conversation, talk. That's what we used to do. Yeah, man, that's true. Yeah, a good diet is the key, yeah, KB. Good diet is key. I think a good diet is the beginning of it, man. And that's what I'm doing the diet for. I'm doing the diet just to kick this thing off, you know? I'm doing the diet just to kick this thing off, man. Alarm Marty say I have no idea what you're talking about, Marty. I have no idea what you're talking about. But like I said, you learn to elevate yourself above a lot of things that's going on in society. Because a lot of people lost, man. It's a lot of hate, a lot of anger, a lot of stress going on. And I think a lot of that stuff do with things that people see on their cell phones, a lot of things that the media portray to people. And people get this thought in their head, you know what I'm saying? They get caught up in, oh, because I'm black or because I'm white or because I'm this and that. Well, none of that stuff really matters. That's where everybody confused that, man. None of that stuff really matters, man. You worry about the wrong thing. You missing out on life. Life is going on and on, and you stuck with some ignorant shit. Real. Said, have you ever been abroad? Yeah, I was in the Navy, man. KB, I was in the Navy, man. When I was in the Navy, I went to Japan. I was in Yokosuka, Japan. I was in Sasebo, that's over there by Japan. I went to Korea. I've been to Philippines, Thailand, Hong Kong. I've been to Africa. It's been cool, man. It's been cool. It has been cool. It has been cool. Yeah, Hey, Aaliyah Marty, whatever you say, nothing but love, baby. Nothing but love. Always, man. You got, like I said, once you in tune, you cut out ignorant stuff. Ignorant stuff don't even phase you. You feel me? Yeah, man. Hey, and I enjoyed it, man. The time in the Navy was awesome. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. I'd do it all over again if I had to. Yeah, of course, Ma. Hey, it miserable, man. A lot of people miserable Trumbull Secret Garden. But you know what? I just stay elevated above that, I stay elevated above. I always vibe high. I keep my vibrations high. And I give all that to the sugar diet. Because before, back in the days, KB and Trumbull Secret Garden, I'd be done snap. I'd be done snap. But guess what? Man, I'm learning to see everything for what it is. Everything what it is, and you control your surroundings. You don't let your surroundings control you. You feel me? Never let your surroundings control you, and that's part of it. A lot of people get on social media and they become these little internet bullies and try to talk stuff, but to a king or a god, that don't phase you. You know what I'm saying? That don't phase you. That just make you raise up. I rise up to that stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, always gonna get love here, Lil Marty, man. Always gonna get love. Never gonna hear hate. You ain't gonna hear it. No matter what you do, I'm always elevating above you. Always. And a lot of time people get caught up in all these things that's happening, and they feel like, you know what? This person do it, I'ma do it. And this person do it, I'ma do it. And they get like a rat caught in the maze. They stuck. They stuck, and they don't know how to get it. And they wonder why when they cut off the lights at night and they lay down in bed, why they feel so miserable. Wonder why they feel miserable. Maybe it's insecurities about themselves. They ain't realizing who they are. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just love living life. I love being positive. I love everything that's going on in society. I like people that's taking control of their life. I love people that's taking control of their life. And I decided to take control of my life with the Sugar Challenge. And also, that's why I brought up this article tonight about these people, the parents locking themselves up in these cells in Korea, this happiness factory. I thought it's cool. I thought it's cool. I thought it was so cool. Yeah, man. But I just thought this was the beginning of Content Kurt late night, So, hey, KB, everybody, man, nothing but love. I appreciate y'all for joining in and watching the channel. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? This is Late Night Conversation with Content Kurt. All right? Nothing but love always. Why parents are locking themselves up in cells at Korea's Happiness Factory. I want you guys to look up this article for yourself and see if you guys think that that's something that you guys may be interested in. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna subscribe to you, KB, too, Appreciate you guys subbing. Always, man. Hey, you guys check in for me, man. You guys check out. Hit the subscription. Oh, it's 5 a.m. now? Oh, damn, KB. Woo, woo. Y'all getting it in. Oh, man. You guys have a blessed night. You have a blessed night, man. This is Content Kurt. Late night talk. You already know we're going to bring nothing but the real. Nothing but real articles, real truth. That's what it's about, man. It's time to cut out all the bullshit. We get out of this matrix, and we're going to get back to life, living it and loving it, all right? Yeah, I'm Content Kurt, and I'm out. Peace, nothing but love, baby.